Hello friends, hope you all are doing well and staying safe. Welcome back to yet another video of the Football Mania, and we always talk about importance of governance. The right governance, the right administrative structure and the right power to take a football ecosystem forward. Well, if we talk about a big country like India, it definitely requires the quality of administrative power and the infrastructure to support the players. And if we talk about the governing body AIFF, they have done so many things which might be looking correct in the past, but in the long run, when we foresee the future of Indian football, there are still so many things to ponder over. And just recently, Football Delhi, the state association for the state of Delhi, has requested the executive committee of the AIFF to take the intervention of the global governing body FIFA and create a normalization committee. Well, this comes as a really big news if you are talking about Indian football, and this is in the best interest of Indian football according to the president of Football Delhi, Shaji Prabhakaran. Well, this is not a big surprise because this is something which a state association feels that the national governing body is not doing enough in the best interest of Indian football, and the FIFA has already had a lot of inspections and audits. Their team have physically come down to India, and whenever that happens, that means the going is getting tough. And if a sport like football has to flourish in this country, I have said this time and time again, you require the right infrastructure, you require the right people at the helm of affairs in the governing body who have an understanding of what it takes to develop football. And as far as the normalization committee is concerned, this is certainly a step in the right direction if you have to take that measure, because you have to do everything which is in the best interest of the game, and anything which is going to uplift the ecosystem is always beneficial. And according to the general secretary Kushal Das, this is a preposterous move. This is a silly move which is coming out of nothing, and the AIFF does not want to get involved in any kind of saga, any kind of criticism, even though we all know that the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports has reduced the budget given to AIFF by 25 crores. It was an estimated 30 crores, but what they have got is only 5 crores. That shows the quality of football, that the importance that the ministry is giving to football because of lack of performances. You are not getting the right results on the pitch. So what do you expect off the pitch? That is the big question. And after so much scrutiny, not just from the ministry, but also from other stakeholders who are talking about club licensing, you're talking about academy accreditation, you're talking about coach education, referee development, youth development for the players, everything is in a standstill. And if some solution has to be worked out in the future, I feel that the State Association of Delhi has made a good move, and it has to get that support from other state associations as well, because everybody have faced different kind of challenges with the AIFF. And if we talk about how AIFF is going to deal with this saga, I am not really sure, because everyone wanted a change in the helm of affairs, and after Supreme Court's verdict, the re-elections will be taking place. And this is something why I always feel that AIFF is on the back foot, because in terms of the financial power, everything still lies with the Reliance Group through the FSDL. And the sports ministry also has given less amount to invest on grassroots football. Well, if you are getting that kind of support from the ministry, you must understand that something is internally wrong in the federation. If you require people who know football, if you have to build a very good ecosystem for football, you require the right personnel. And I have said this time and time again, Praful Patel needs to be going out. There is no two ways about it. We have seen enough of this crap and we require a change. And I think some intervention by the global governing body FIFA will definitely normalize the surroundings, normalize the environment in which we are in, and we as football fans at the end of the day want to watch quality football. When can we get those quality football performances? When we have a change not only at the administrative level but also at the managerial level in the technical committee. Well, So many of these people are occupying these positions for so many years. And if you talk about how Indian football has peaked through a graph, you will realize that the performances have always been up and down, because you require people who take harsh decisions, who take bold decisions, which are for the betterment of Indian football. And I think in this case, Football Delhi has taken the right step in requesting the AIFF Executive Committee, and now it is all up to the committee. What will they decide? Do they feel that FIFA's intervention to have a normalization committee will help in the long run? How can it reduce the challenges what India is already facing? How do they know the environment or the ecosystem of India, and what are the internal challenges which lie in promoting the beautiful game? I'm not just talking about the metro cities, I'm also talking about the rural areas, the backward areas, the tier 1 and tier 2 cities where everything seems to be going cricket's way. If we are talking about developing a sport where a country is crazy about cricket, it requires loads of effort, it requires loads of investment of time, resources and money. Does the AIFF have what it takes to change the scenario? Will they stick to their guns and introduce something which is a breakthrough, which is a game changer for Indian football? Well, only time will tell, but at the moment this is going to be a big saga which is going to unfold in the coming few months, and it will be really interesting how AIFF actually reacts to this request by Football Delhi. So many of us have talked about so many good leagues happening in Delhi, being the hub of football, especially in the capital of India. I feel that DFA has taken the right call in this case. And what do you think? Do you think this kind of intervention from the state association is already beneficial for Indian football? Do you think FIFA's intervention is necessary at this stage when there is going to be a change in the helm of affairs? Do you feel that everything which is going on with the AIFF is justified? Please put in your thoughts in the comment section, and I would love to know what you all think about this, because this is going to be an endless debate. Yes, there are so many pros and cons that we can think about when we talk about the AIFF, but we just need to back the process. We need to raise our voices when it is required and come together as a community. People who love football have to watch beautiful football, and we also require those people at the helm of affairs. So guys, once again, let me know your thoughts, and if you like this video, please do not forget to hit the like button and share it amongst your friends and network. And please stay tuned, there'll be so much football coming in, day out, and the football mania is only going to grow bigger and better. So until next time, stay safe and take care.